and don't fall into the scam. Scam happens everywhere. It's not just in other countries, as we all know, especially Nigeria. It doesn't happen in Nigeria only, it happens everywhere. So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Webimo and I'm also known as That Mom of 5, also known as TMO5 Candle Co. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. So I just had to do this quick video because I was reading a post yesterday before I went to bed how a parent was scammed on Facebook Market. Yes, she was scammed on Facebook Market, and yes, people have been scammed several times. And I just want to come to you, especially if you're new in the UK this time around, that there are lots of people jackbuying, lots of people relocating to the UK. So I just want to come here and point out 7 biggest scams to watch out for as you arrive or embark on your life in the UK. So if you're going to be in the UK for the first time in your life, I want you to keep an eye out for these 7 biggest scams. So national insurance number scam. So this national insurance scam often happens that you receive a call, which always most of them will do, and the way they get your number is via most maybe online application website. That's where most of all these scammers will go, and then they'll find your email and your phone number. So the first one will be national insurance number. So in case I'm glancing down, I've got a note on my phone that I'm reading from. So you'll get a call from someone saying that, oh, your NI has been compromised, somebody else has your details, and your NI is being used to commit fraud. That's the story they're going to come to you across with. And then they will usually ask you for your personal information. So they'll ask you, can you confirm your full name, can you confirm your date of birth, can you confirm your address, can you confirm your postcode. So you too will be thinking that, oh, really, there you start jabbering, giving them all of those information. Or they might not even ask you for all of those information. They might just say, okay, if your national insurance number is so number, press 1. You should go ahead and press 1. If your date of birth is so, press 2. You should press 2. See, all of these things, they are confirming that details is for somebody, and you pressing all those numbers is confirming. So in case you come across such phone numbers or such call, and you know for yourself that your national insurance number has not been compromised in any way, you know that you're not the kind of person who will throw letter in the bin without shredding it. Just keep an eye out for such calls, especially if you're not expecting any call from anybody and you know that none of your details has been compromised in any way. If you receive any of this call, best thing is just end the call. End the call and block that number. That is the way you can avoid that. Okay, in the UK is job offer scams. So you get emails like that saying, oh, so job, they've offered you an interview and stuff like that. And in most cases, when you get all these job offer emails, they are always jobs that you've not applied for. So if you are not really a greedy person, you've not applied for a so-called job, and then you've received an email saying you've been offered a job, that you should click a link to enter your details. Why do you want to do that? Okay, so job has been offered to you, click this link to confirm your details. So in most cases, they'll your name, they'll just be asking for your details as well. So if you know you've not applied for any job whatsoever and you receive such emails like that, just delete and block the number or the email. That's the best thing to do. So number 3 biggest scam that you should keep an eye out for as a JJC in the UK is home rental scam. So home rental scam, this is normally is mostly popular on all these websites where people can go, several people can go onto that website to advertise their homes for rent. But people are starting to use it as a scam now. So they will ask us to pay for an accommodation with a promise that once you pay, you come and view it. Or without you saying any form of agreement, they will just say, okay, well, if you pay for this accommodation, obviously you see the accommodation on the website, you've seen it, and it's hard to identify what these websites look like. But if you're being told that, okay, I'm going to keep this accommodation safe for you. So for you to confirm viewing, to guarantee that you're going to be able to view it, go and pay to so account. Once you pay, we'll give you the address to come viewing, and then we'll give you a contract. Don't do it. Don't do it. If there's any accommodation like that you've seen, go and check with your Kuro eyes. Go there, see the address, and if you're going, don't go alone. So any online rental accommodation that you are seeing and they're asking you to pay first before you come and view, or they're asking you to pay first before they give you any form of agreement or contract, don't fall for it. Okay? It's home office phone call, home office call scam. On a normal day, the home office will not call you. Like 101% or 129% not call you to tell you that there's a problem on your visa. And mostly students are always the targets of these scammers. Yeah, these scammers, they target students or people who have come into the UK with some sort of working visa. These are the people they will target. So like I told you, like I said earlier on, home office will not 129% or 1001% call you to say there's an issue with your visa. In most cases, if there's any issue with your visa or anything in regards to your being in the UK, home office will send you a letter. They rarely send email either. Home office will send you a letter, and from that letter, that is when they will request for whatever. But if you are receiving a phone call and they're telling you that, you should pay so amount of money to avoid deportation, you should meet at so place for an appointment, they will confirm, they will send you an email like okay, or a text message to your phone say this is the confirm for an appointment date, which you can confirm by clicking so link. Don't do it though. There was a time like that I think I had an issue with maybe one of my daughter's birth certificate. Like the home office were trying to reach me and they were not able to reach me. They went through my solicitor. So in a case whereby you don't have a solicitor, home office will always attempt to contact you by your address, or I've seen cases where they've gone through the police. In most cases, to check if you're still in the country, because if they're trying to reach out to you and you're not reaching out back to them, they will reach you through the police. So obviously the police will go to the address they have on record for you, which the home office has provided them with, to actually verify if you're there or not, and if they needed to contact you, So home office will not tell you to go and pay anything, but these scammers will say, oh, pay so money so account to avoid deportation. Home office will not do that. And if there are numbers that keeps calling you that you don't know, or they are calling you saying they are home office, you can go to www.gov.uk to check on home office contact numbers. Is HMRC call. Yes, HMRC calls. Like, if you are new in the UK, you might not be aware of what the HMRC does. So the HMRC are in charge of the taxes in the UK. So if you work, they are the ones who remove the tax from your money. So also HMRC, just like the home office, will not 129% not call you to tell you that you have any issue with your case or anything like that, let alone to tell you that there's a HMRC account somewhere that you should be logging into. So these scammers will call you and say, okay, for you to confirm your HMRC account, because there's also an HMRC account that you can open through the Gov website. So all these scammers will say, okay, call this number or press 1 to confirm your account, to confirm your sign-in details. That's them trying to take your details from you. HMRC will never call you. They will only send you a letter or reach you through your employer. I moved home twice in 3 years, and at some point, me, I like Wala. It's not saying maybe I like Wala. I was like, I had to, when they were asking me to provide all of those evidences like passport and stuff like that, I had to write them a letter with it that, come, why I've been getting child tax credit for a very long time, why is it now that you guys are doing it? Like, no, they randomly do it. So they just go through a whole case file and just pluck one. So my own was the one they plucked. So just like I said, HMRC will not call to threaten you for anything. Instead, they will send you a letter. I think they send a letter is just another way to confirm that you are still living at that address, because they expect you to read back out to them. So if you don't reach out, that's when they will know you're no longer at that address. So the only way home office and HMRC will contact you is via letter, and if you have a lawyer, they will go through your solicitor. Okay. Then the number 6 biggest scam in the UK that you need to keep an eye on is the delivery and parcel scam. Yes, at the height of COVID, hey, there were loads. I will receive a text message from Royal Mail from a number like that. Obviously it's like a 0800 number as well, that you've missed a parcel, or you have a delivery that we needed further information from you. Click this link. So at some point I was like, I'm not expecting a delivery from anywhere, so why is Royal Mail sending me a text? So upon clicking that link, I was not aware that it was scam at first. So the first time I clicked the link and it was asking me to put in my details, and then the next thing asked me to put in my card number. I'm like, nah, this is not the first time that I've meant to receive a parcel from Royal Mail, and Royal Mail has never ever asked me to input my card payment details. Instead, if you are supposed to get a parcel from either Royal Mail, DPD, or anywhere, they are unable to deliver to you, mostly Royal Mail will ask you, they send you an email to come to their office to come and collect your parcel. If there's a parcel that you need to pay for to get it, they will text you to come to your nearest, like your closest, according to your postcode, to come to their office to get it. But say going online to pay for it, no. Or if there's a delivery that you're meant to pay for, maybe like customs duty or something, they will come to your address, through a card through your letterbox. From that card, you get a link to where you can pay for the delivery for the parcel, and then they will attempt to deliver it. But saying you miss a parcel, or you're expecting a parcel, click this link via your phone, input your details and your card, no, don't fall for it. It's a scam. It happened a lot during the lockdown period, because when people were not able to go out, they were shopping online, there were a lot of the online deliveries. So I received a few of those, and at some point I think I read online as well, I think it was the BBC News, that there's been a lot of scam in regards to parcel delivery, trying to use all this DPD and Royal Mails for scam. So don't fall for it. It's still happening. I still received one about 3 days ago. When I look at it, I'm like, no, I'm not expecting parcel from from this store, so it's a scam. Don't fall for it. And the last but not the least biggest UK scam that you should keep an eye out for is Facebook Market. Yes, Facebook Market, I know they scam people. In fact, it is Oyinbos, this one that fall into that scam is Oyinbo people that fall into it. So Facebook Market is just like any other online Depop that you can sell the things that you don't need. Facebook Market is like that as well. I remember, I think it was 3 years ago, I was trying to sell a mobile phone. Like, obviously my phone ran out of contract, so I took a new contract, and I still have that phone, and it was a Samsung S10 or something, and I posted it on Facebook Market for I think £160. So someone reached out to me and they decided to come to my address. I gave them an address to come pick it, and they were like, he wants to be sure that the phone was original, because he already bought one for his son for Christmas, but it happened to be fake, China. So I told him, no, this phone is original. So I showed him everything that came with that phone. And yeah, obviously when I was getting the money off him, because he was paying me by cash, you know, I worked in retail before, so if you want to know that the money that used to paying you is fake, we have a pen that we normally use to highlight. So if that mark shows on that note, you know that the money is fake. I have my husband be beside me, and I was checking the note to be sure that it's original. It was looking at me like, I need to check, because you know, I don't know you from anywhere. How am I so sure that the money you are paying me with is original? So another instances happened like that I read on Facebook Market as well. These people came to this lady's house to buy a brand new iPhone 13, and guess what? This person, the buyer said he already made a transfer. So the lady got a confirmation to say the money has gone into her account, only for her to give the phone to the person who came to her house to collect the money, to collect the phone, and then 24 hours later the money disappeared from her account. I don't know that happened, but this was a seller on Facebook who came to share the details of the person who came to her address. So luckily for her, her address has a camera that captured everything, so they were able to take it to the police. So I believe the police are still investigating this, and I'm sure they will catch that person. So be very, very careful of Facebook Markets. If Facebook Market, mostly they will say if it's some small items, you can easily post it. So either you give a PayPal account for that person to pay into, or if you have Liver, give your personal account and pay the money into. And if you're going to meet that person to give the item to them so you can go get your money, make sure that you have something to verify that the money they are paying you is real. And if you are the one who's buying something off somebody, make sure that you do everything in your capacity to check that whatever you are buying from that person is original. So this comes to the end of my 7 biggest scams in the UK that you should keep an eye out for. So like I said, they will target students, they will target JJCs who are looking for jobs. They will target just about anybody. So be very, very vigilant and don't fall into this scam. Scam happens everywhere. It's not just in other countries, as we all know, especially Nigeria. It doesn't happen in Nigeria only. It happens everywhere. So keep your ears and eyes out and don't fall for this scam. So if any of this has ever happened to you, or if you've ever experienced any of this scam before, drop them in the comment section. Let's read from you, share with us. And if you like this video and many more that I'm sharing on my channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share as well, because you can never tell whom you might just be preventing from entering into this kind of scam. Okay, and I hope to catch up with you in my next video. Bye.